What is up, everyone, and welcome back. Oh man, do we have a story for you today. It started with one little comment and just blew up into this massive public feud. So buckle up, and if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button because things are about to get interesting.
This right here, this is the clapback that went absolutely viral. It's from the one and only Katie Couric. But who is she talking to? And why did this one sentence cause such an uproar? To get it, we've got to rewind.
Like so many great dramas of our time, this one kicks off where all the action happens, the comments section. Yep, a single sentence from Katie Couric is about to spark a huge backlash from some of the most powerful people in Washington.
And this is the comment that lit the match. Katie Couric, who actually grew up right near the Kennedy Center, dropped this little bombshell on one of their official posts. She called the changes a disgrace. Those are fighting words. But what changes was she even talking about?
Okay, so Couric's comment was aimed squarely at a whole series of changes that went down at the Kennedy Center under the Trump administration. Let's, break down what actually happened.
All right, so according to reports, here are the big moves. President Trump was appointed chairman, and his team basically cleared house, replacing more than a dozen board members from the last administration. And the new people coming in? Well, they included major allies, like his chief of staff, Susie Wiles, and Fox News host Laura Ingraham. On top of all that, the president has also called the institution woke.
So that's the backstory for Couric's comment. And what happened next took this whole thing from a critique to a full-blown public online showdown. Seriously, grab your popcorn. First to jump in was Richard Grenell. He's a former ambassador and the guy in charge of making the administration's vision for the center a reality. And he comes in swinging, firing back at Couric, basically saying, hey, the problem isn't us, it's artists who refuse to perform for Republicans. And just like that, the feud was officially on. And then it got even weirder. The Kennedy Center's official Instagram account responded directly to her. Now, the message seems pretty welcoming, right? But that little Mrs. Couric, a whole lot of people online saw that as a very intentional, very shady little dig.
Which brings us right back to Couric's epic reply, the one that went everywhere. She corrects them, it's Ms. Couric, and just brushes the whole thing off as hilarious. Mic drop, end of conversation.
But look, this was never just about some spicy Instagram comments. The online war is really just a symptom of a much bigger, real-world controversy swirling around the center's leadership and everything that's been happening there lately. And speaking of leadership, Richard Grenell, the guy leading the online charge, has been facing some serious criticism of his own. Sources have apparently accused him of being pretty much missing in action from his duties despite being so loud and proud defending it online.
And for this role he's supposedly MIA from? Well, according to tax records, the salary is a cool $175,000 a year. This tension has totally spilled out into the real world too. I mean, get this. When the president and first lady went to see a performance of Les Miserables, they were met with boos from the audience, and one woman was even escorted out by security after she just yelled this at them. It just goes to show you how raw the emotions are around this whole thing.
So what is this really all about? I mean, when you get past the online fights and the hecklers, what you've got is a fundamental battle over the identity, the very soul of one of America's most important cultural landmarks.
This timeline really puts it all into perspective. So the center opens in 1971 as a memorial to President John F. Kennedy. Pretty straightforward. But now, recently, Republican lawmakers have introduced not one, but two separate bills to rename it. One for Melania Trump and another for Donald Trump.
Which really just leaves us with this one giant question at the heart of the entire conflict. What's a place like the Kennedy Center even for? Is it supposed to be a timeless reflection of the nation's culture? Or should it bend and change to reflect the politics of whoever's sitting in the White House at the moment?
So what do you think? I genuinely want to hear your take on this. Drop your answer down in the comments. And hey, if you found this breakdown useful, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more explainers just like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.